Welcome back, everybody, to the part two of today's broadcast. Physiotherapy is done. It was painful, but I am here, relaxing now. Got my Thermos O brain juice, also known as coffee. I cannot go the day without it. I probably should cut back, but yeah, I'm not gonna. We're just initializing our game world and we'll pop back in and continue on. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was upgrading the base with concrete. I think. I don't even remember what day it is in the game anymore. Unfortunately, I'm the president of the Dory fan club, but we don't have any members because I keep forgetting to send out invitations. That's my memory, unfortunately. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, let's go. It's really funny because the whole time I was at physiotherapy, all I could think about was getting back home and getting back into 7 Days to Die. I mean, am I addicted to this game? Maybe a little bit, but I consider it more of a life support system than an addiction myself. So, there we go. Okay, so we're on day 17. Next blood moon is 21. And let's see, when is our next restock day? Hmm. We're on 17? Next one is day 19. So I have 2 days to acquire some wealth. I do have 18,000 dukes, which is pretty good. If an auger becomes available for sale, I will have the money for it. Oh, ha! All right, let's try this again now that we have bullets in the gun. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I really like I like sniping. It's fun. Okay, so let's take a look at my skills while I've got a few minutes. Ooh, I got 2 points available. Okay, are we maxed out on our mining for the time being? We need strength 7 to get that. And we're maxed out there, yes. How about my living off the land? Can I put that up yet? No, can't, eh? Let's see, what do I need? Fortitude level 3. Well, look at that. I now have Fortitude level 3. So my next level I can put in a point into living off the land, which will give me the seeds for all the vegetables and berries. The only there's blueberries and snowberries. I don't know of any other berries in the game, but I don't think you can make snowberry seeds, can you? I thought the only way to get snowberries was to harvest them from snow plants, snowberry plants. All right, so haven't touched agility yet, and I have gone up intellect far enough to get the Grease Monkey 3 so I can make my motorcycle. And oh, see, there it is. Okay, so I can make a nail gun. I do have to get my darn it. I wish I'd have known that. I would have put those 2 points into my intellect to get my intellect up to 7. I think that's what I need. No, I need 8. Ooh, jeez. I gotta find me some nerdy glasses. Because then I can make the battery bank, the nail guns, and I'll get 35% XP from my electrical trap kills. Because right now I think I'm only getting 20%. Yeah. I did learn blade traps and military fiber. Military fiber is only useful when you go to make military armor, which I don't need to make yet. But I need to make a chemistry station. That's what I need. Let's see if we have the materials. Ooh. Is my generator on? It is not. Okay. All right. Don't want to roast myself on my own fences. That would be horrible. Ooh. Hello. Come on up the ramp, sweetheart. No? You're just gonna sit down there and wander about like a moron? Okay. Hmm. I wonder if I'm too high up off the bridge for the zombies. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe make an overhang to dangle off of this. Think that might help? I want the zombies to come up. Maybe what I'll try to do is maybe dig down 2 or 3 blocks beside the support there, and then extend the base of the ramp down in concrete so that the zombies that would be further away from me. I don't know. Maybe that would work. So let's go get a chemistry station started. Ooh, I forgot to pick up my motorcycle before I logged out. Glad it's still here. That moon is so pretty. And how's the cement mixers doing? Yeah, we got a bit more cement. That's good. Can always use more cement. And nothing going on in there. I need a crucible too. I gotta get some forged steel so I can reinforce some parts of the base. Ooh, I hear a dog. He's just gonna have to wait. I gotta get my chemistry station started. I do have a beaker, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Whew. And I think I need pipes. Chemistry station. What do we need? Missing. Forged iron and 3 cooking pots. Well, I know I have the iron, and yep, there's the cooking pots. Good. Where's the iron? There's the iron. There we go. That's taken care of. Okay, let's go see about that dog. Where's the puppy? Hey there, puppy dog. Come here. No, no, no. Don't run. This is how you know you have progressed in 7 days to die, when you're chasing the wolves. Okay, let's get this going, upgraded to concrete. While the chemistry station cooks, then I can start laying the rebar to go up to the next floor. I really should have drank a learning elixir for this, but oh well. And you know what? I still can. Do I still have lots of concrete? Yeah, I do. Enough to make it worth getting that learning elixir, that's for sure. And then when I'm done with putting the floor down, if I still have any cement left, I'll reinforce parts of the tower and get the most out of that learning elixir. Okay, let's go downstairs. Continue reinforcing. That's a little better. So I have to improve my intellect to 7 or 8. I can't remember. When I run out of my learning elixir, I'll try and remember to check that. Now, I'm not going to upgrade these inner floor pieces to the harder concrete because I shouldn't need to. If the zombies break in through that outer layer, I've got bigger problems. because they shouldn't even be attacking this building at all. So, go. I guess what I should have said is I'm not going to upgrade the bottom layer because these ones are going to be the hardened concrete anyhow because I'm just going to fill these rebar squares with cement, right? So, all right, now I have, let's see, 1,000, 2,000, so I can fill 261 squares. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 50, 60, 65 squares. Oh no, wait, it's 20 per, so I can, yeah, I should have enough. It's 20 to fill in these rebar blocks. It's 10 to upgrade from cobblestone. That's right. Get the outer ring reinforced first, just in case I don't have enough. I mean, I will, but this is the habit to stay in, right? You know, make sure that you get everything that you need reinforced filled in first, and then you fill in the fluffy or the guts, I guess you'd call it. There we go. Well, I guess I should finish reinforcing those pillars. Again, I didn't get, there wasn't a whole lot of damage to them from the last Blood Moon, but there was a little bit. A couple of them took a few hits. That may very well have been just from me shooting at the zombies that were running around them, though. I mean, I don't know. All right. Good timing on the learning elixir. It just ran out. So what I'm going to do now is this is the rest of this building is just going to be a hollow shell. I don't have to fill it in. I might come back and fill it in later on to fill up some nights or something and earn some extra XP without actually having to build anything. Just kind of, I don't know, buying levels, I guess you would look at it like that. But structurally, I don't need to reinforce the inside at all, and I want to save my materials to get. I want to get up to that height to where those doors are, and get the foundation or the floor laid out for my base so that I can bring my storage or start putting storage, bring my crafting stations over, and actually start living in this base. I like my crafting base to be close to and or connected to my horde base, my blood moon base, but detached by the sense that I use either a drawbridge or depending on the build. Sometimes I'll lay out a bridge of 5 blocks, like just 5 rebar or 5 wood frame blocks, and then I'll just pick them up on blood moon nights, because then it's a separate building and the zombies don't bother coming up here or trying to get up here to get at me if it's an easier path to get to me for the blood moon, because there's no path from my crafting parts. And during the week when I'm not on a blood moon, I connect the blood moon ramp base to this base so that the screamers that spawn from my heat map, from my forges and my chemistry stations and stuff, they'll come up the ramp to get to the heat, and they end up walking into those fence traps and getting electrocuted, getting punched in the crotch with that hammer drone. So it protects my base without having to put down spike traps because as I said before, I don't like using them. I'm thinking I might actually surround the base here with spike traps. I mean, I'm not going to get experience if the zombies are just running around there anyway, and the zombies running around the base of the tower like that, like they did the last Blood Moon, all that does is distract me from killing the ones on the ramp, which is where the body count comes from. That's where all the experience is. So I may put spikes around the base of the ramp, or I might just put an electric fence around it. I haven't decided yet. Maybe line the walls of the base with blade traps to discourage the zombies from going that way. And my base isn't going to be this narrow. This is just the main stand, the main pillar for the base. I'll have a couple of crafting wings extending out from the sides that are going to be supported by pillars. So it isn't going to be just this narrow. But I want to get this part laid out first with the little bit of rebar that I've made, so that I can fill it in with concrete as my cement mixers make the concrete mix. And then eventually, hopefully by the next Blood Moon, this whole pillar, this whole foundation is all filled with cement. That's the hope. That's the goal. I like my builds. I like my bases tall. I like to be able to see what's going on around me. Granted, I can't see much with this funeral home in the way, but I don't know. At some point, I may grab a few sticks of dynamite and go in there and bring down the funeral home just so that I have a good view of the area around me. Because I like to see my yard, and I think this is probably going to end up being my permanent base, or at least my first permanent base. Um, if at some point when I get the gyrocopter, I end up finding a 6x6 city, then I'll probably relocate there. But this is looking like, for the time being, this is where I'm going to be. Usually in most of my single player games and a lot of my multiplayer games, what I'll do is this is my like starting base. I build it in cobblestone, and it's right near wherever the vendor that I get sent to first is. And then when I find my permanent location, I pick everything up and move it over there. By then, I've got the motorcycle, and I mean, it's a lot faster to move bases when you've got a vehicle, of course. But that's typically what I do, and then I build my permanent base out of concrete there. But so far, in all my explorations, I have not found a city, a 6x6 city, and I don't want to. I'm not going to bother picking up and moving for another 4x4 town that I'm going to end up clearing all the POIs in 1 week, and then I'll have nothing to do, and I'll end up having to go to another 4x4 to quest anyway. So there isn't really any sense in doing that. So if I'm going to spend the resources to build a base, I may as well go all out. And like I said, I like tall bases. I like seeing what's going on around me. And I do like being up high enough that if there's a wandering horde and I don't have the ammunition for it, I just don't feel like dealing with it, I can just fire one shot, ring the dinner bell, and have them come up my Blood Moon ramp. And the Blood Moon ramp, the height is not, it's not intended or designed to damage the zombies by falling. I don't want them falling off the ramp. Truth be told, if they even make it to the top of the ramp, I feel I've disappointed myself, because between the electric fences that cover literally every grade every gradient step up, and the hammer drone at the top there punching them in the nuts to keep them down, and me shooting them. I really shouldn't have. Uh-oh. Crap. Did I even think of... I didn't. Whoopsie. Okay, well, this is going to be fun. This is usually when I break legs. Five. And then connected there, so we're good. Okay. Whew. Okay, I got to go get more rebar. Don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, between the fences, the hammer, sledgehammer turret, and me shooting, and eventually there will be blade traps on the top bridge there. Really, there shouldn't be any zombies making it as far as the top of the ladder there, so I shouldn't have too much trouble. Ooh, I'm almost out of rebar. Guess what I'm making in the forge? How's our cement crew doing? That's going to be a while. But we still got 2,000 plus concrete coming, so that's good. Hey, dude. So yeah, I mean that's you've seen basically how it's going to work. I might as well just leave that bridge of blocks there because I'll be going back and forth. And there will be eventually. That's nice. As it so happens, Hive Tyrant is almost done laying out the floor for his new base. Oops, oh, don't want it there. So once I'm done laying out this floor, I'll fill in as much as I can with concrete. I don't have much. Oh, I do still have quite a bit left. Oh, whoops. Didn't need this. Whoa, I didn't need this layer after all. As I was saying, eventually I'll put a ladder on the back of the base, 2 blocks or 3 blocks off the ground, so the zombies don't go for the ladder. That'll give me quick access to the base in the back, or to my crafting in the back without having to go up the ramp. Because obviously the ramp is going to be on 24/7. Power to the fences and whatnot is going to be on all the time. And I don't want to get electrocuted. I'm not a fan. You know what? I don't know whether or not. Well, I guess we're going to find out. I'm hoping that the rebar blocks have the same. Actually, I can look, can't I? Horizontal support 120, mass 10. But the uh, concrete blocks have a mass of 60. I should still be okay. Or do they have a mass of 60? No, maybe it's 20. I don't know. Can't pick up a concrete block and look at the stats on it. I guess I'm just going to fill this in, and if it collapses, I'll know I needed to build the walls up first. Right? Structural integrity is still a little confusing to me, I have to admit. See what I mean? If I had a nail gun, this would be going so much faster. I'm going to get a nail gun. I'm going to make one around the time I don't need one anymore because I've done the bulk of my construction. That's what's going to end up happening. You watch. Nope, didn't collapse. That's good. That makes me happy. Alrighty, so what do we need here? Oh, look at that. I only have enough to fill in 8 more squares. Or, how much does it take to reinforce this? It takes 10. Okay. So I'll do that. I'll go around to this side and do the same thing here. And then we'll reinforce these. That'll use up what's left of my concrete. I might not even get to finish all 4 pillars, but that's okay. One. How much do we have left? 63. Yeah, I'll finish these off. That's good. These are the parts that the zombies like to snack on the most, is the posts. Maybe I should have reinforced the plates. Oh well. Like I said, I'm a fan of symmetry, so I'll finish off the pillars, and then I'll do what I can for the plates. They only seem to really bash on the back plates, and I'm guessing it's because if by the time they get to the front plates to attack, they're closer to me by coming up the ramp. I want to say. So they didn't do too much damage to the mid or end plates near the stairs there. They just damaged the ones near the back. So these guys back here are the ones that they were damaging. What do I have left? I can do another 19 squares. So do 2 more here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Times 2 is 8. Okay. What does that leave me? I can do 9 more, so 4 more on each side. There we go. Okay. So now what I was thinking about doing earlier was actually making some kind of like pillars out of coming out of this, out of like, excuse me, like the wet concrete coming out of these, like in the right here in this bottom corner, and they're just extending them out to about here, so that the zombies don't even see this as a place to even bother attacking. That's what I was thinking. We'll see if I can make that work without it looking stupid. But that is a project for another time, because now it is time to go and do some missions, jobs, quests, whatever you want to call them. Completely out of storage. Darn it. Didn't I build another one? No, I didn't. Getting pretty tired of these. And they're still not organized. I've got just crap everywhere. Oh, not there. 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 Oh, I don't have the... Wait. Do I? No, I don't. There we go. Okay, now I do. And I know I needed to bring my intellect up, but I wanted to get the seeds going for my mushrooms and potatoes and corn. I think those are the important ones. Oh, and there's aloe vera there. Don't have enough aloe vera to make seeds, but let's see if I do any of the others. Goldenrod. Oh, there's some aloe vera. Do I have any more? Guess I could see if I have enough for any more farm plots. Oh, none there. Okay, so now I got to go back through all of them and see if I have any more potassium nitrate. No. So 42 nitrate's all I have. So I can't make any more farm plots. But what I'll do is I'll put those up here. Seeds. I can make 1 aloe vera seed. How many corn seeds? 5. Goldenrod 7. Mushroom spores 4. And potato seeds 9. Nice. I get almost all my potatoes and all my corn crops right away. So we get 9 potato seeds. That's a good start. That's actually a really, really good start for a farm. I like that. Okay. And I may as well put that there too. Oh, right there. No, there's no logical sense to my organization at all whatsoever yet. Oh, chemistry station's done. Nice. Okay. Get that going. There we go. Okay. Let's go and get ourselves a couple or at least one quest. Okay. We get at least one quest done. I like to try and get at least one quest done per day if I can. That's not the quest menu. I do have a quest. Oh, right. I was doing the treasure maps. That's why I wasn't tracking it. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough, Mr. Sir. Oh, we got to go north. Here we go. I still haven't found the desert biome yet. Perhaps when I'm done this quest, I'll continue north a bit and see if the desert is there. Oh, I haven't. Oh, and I've got the second level. Should I? I don't know. Should I go to Graceland and get the super corn while I've got the ability to make the 2? Or should I wait, since I don't have the recipe for super corn seeds anyway? Maybe if I wait until I've got the recipe for super corn seeds, I'll get it when I max out my living off the land. And what is that? What level is that at? Let's see. Living off the land requires fortitude 5. So I'll need 2 more points, so 3 levels to get my living off the land maxed. And then I could go to Graceland and get the super corn. Because if I go and get it now, even though I get 2 ears of corn when I harvest, I'm still not going to be able to make the seeds. So they're just going to sit there in my boxes, taking up space anyway. So I think I'll wait until I can get it up to level 3. But I have to make that a priority because once that chemistry station, I've got a chemistry station, I can stop worrying about collecting bones for glue if I have the super corn growing. And that's a major upgrade in my production of duct tape. Essentially, it guarantees I never run out of duct tape as long as I stay on top of my harvesting. Alrighty. What do we got? I don't even remember what type of location this quest is at. I think it's that house there. Get out of the way. Oh, okay, I know this place. Yeah. The end spot to come out is over down this sidewall here, so I'll park somewhere along here to make it shorter to get back to my bike so that I can do multiple trips in case I have loot that needs to come out. You walked all that way just to have your head taken off your shoulders. Like, seriously, dude. Oh, this is a wrenchable car. We can get a motor out of this. Might as well. Oh, wrong button. Way to go, Hive. Oh, we got a battery and a motor and a radiator. Nice. I think the radiator it's like almost guaranteed, but the motor and the batteries are not. And it's really frustrating when you get a car like that where you could get a motor and you don't get either a motor or a battery, like you get nothing from it. That's really frustrating. Normally I'll carry a stack of gas with me, but I don't have any power tools, so I don't really need to carry a stack of gas with me. I don't even really need to bring the lumber, but I like having lumber in my inventory to make boxes for the nerd pole if I need it. Bye-bye. All right, so here we go. We're going into the house. This is actually a really cool house. It took me a while to figure out how to get in and do what I needed to do because you gotta, if you're following the line, and I like following the line. I know that a lot of people say you don't have to follow the line, or I do my own thing, I carve my own path, blah blah blah. Well, if you follow the line that they intended for you to take for the mission, you don't miss any zombies. That's kind of important to me. So you have to jump in through this window, and then you have to jump onto that ladder. You see, I didn't know that. You have to be careful once you mount the ladder and get up to the top because you could fall off in there. So this is just a clear. I don't have to do it. It's not a fetch, clear and fetch, but there is usually a loot pile over here, and today it's ammo. Nice. I don't need cobblestone, but I can smelt cobblestone in the forge and get the stone value from them. So I'm going to take them until I don't need to, or rather until I can't. Alrighty, down here, Mr. Construction Worker. Aw, kept his head. That's not fair. I got him square in the melon. Now you'll notice that the sights, the in the middle, that targeting reticle, you'll notice how it's wider, it's flatter than it is tall. That's because this gun has this vehicle has the shotgun duckbill, so it actually spreads my shotgun pellets out sideways more, which is nice because when you've got two zombies standing beside each other or not quite directly behind each other, you can still hit multiple zombies with one shot. Now I don't have to go in here, but I do because there are zombies in there and I have to kill all the zombies. But there's a bookshelf. Oh, there's more bookshelves. What do we got? Sniper Volume 5. Zooming uses 15% less stamina. Nice. Cripple 'em mod. That's a good one. There's the duckbill mod for the duckbill that I've currently got on my shotgun. I'll probably never need to make a duckbill because I'm only ever going to have one shotgun. So I guess, I mean, if I were doing like Shotgun Messiah, like weapon specking into shotguns, I would probably have multiple shotguns for Blood Moons because then, it's more efficient to cycle through shotguns that run out of ammo than it is to um, reload a shotgun. And maybe I mean, I've done it before on really far away blood moons. I'll have like three M60s when I did the machine gunner build. I had three M60s on my tool belt for blood moons, and then what I'd do is I would just fire one until it was empty. Then I would fire the next until it was empty, and then fire the third until it was empty. Then I'd reload all three. Um, and something else I've done too is I've had multiple versions of the same weapon on my belt with different mods depending on the situation that I need it for, and different ammunition too. So I mean, if you were like a shotgun messiah, you could have one shotgun dedicated to regular shotgun rounds, one to AP, and then you could even have one for breaching rounds if you didn't want to carry lockpicks, but you're carrying lockpicks by default by filling a tool belt spot with a gun that's got essentially rounds that are good for opening locks and nothing else. So, but same principle. I mean, there are reasons, multiple reasons to argue for having the ability to make a mod that you already have. Um, the only one that well, not the only one, but one of the mods that I can't see keeping multiple versions or copies of is anything to do with the digging tools. Like the Gravedigger, Iron Breaker, Bunker Buster, because you're not going to have multiple. I won't have multiple augers. What the hell would I need multiple augers for? Didn't bring my jailbreak candy, but I do have 50 lock picks, so we'll try picking the lock. Anyway, once I've got the auger, I'm gonna have one auger. It will have the best mods for me on it, and as like the first mod, like if I only have a rank 1 or a rank 2 auger, I don't even think you can get a rank 1. I don't know. If I only have like a rank 2 auger, it gets the large fuel tank, assuming I've got the mod. I just don't like having to stop and reload or refuel the auger every like 20 seconds. It feels like. So I will put the extra or the larger fuel tank on it just to make it a little bit longer in between refuels. Um, when you're using a level 2 auger, you're blowing through gas a lot anyhow. You're not saving yourself a whole lot of gas by putting the durability mod on there, and it's not it's not terribly productive. At least in my opinion, this is all in my opinion. I've not done any theory crafting to prove fact of anything that I've theorized. It's just my feelings. Um, but it doesn't feel like with just a rank 2 auger, it doesn't feel like the other mods are of a lot of use. So I generally won't bother putting those on. I'll put the fuel tank on to shorten the number of times that I have to refuel the auger while I'm mining. Okay, so we have a working stiffs tool crate here. Let's hope for an auger. If I stop wanting it, it'll show up. If I just say, I don't care, to hell with it, I'll get the auger when I get the auger, and if I do that, then it'll probably show up. But I can't help it. I want my damn auger. I need the iron. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting room because I don't have an automatic weapon. What in the name of hell? What are you guys doing, man? Oh, it was the nurse that survived that deluge of bullets. Okay. All right, so that is that POI cleared. Now we'll just grab us up some loot and get out of Dodge. Darn it. I was hoping by not saying I wanted an auger that an auger would show up. Or a nail gun. I'd be happy with a nail gun. Because as much as, I mean, I will eventually be able to make one, but I would like to have one sooner than that if possible. Okay, so it's 1400. I do have some time. Let's see. I've never gone north of this town. Do I have any food? So my guy will stop whining. No. All right. Let's go north, see if we find the desert. Or wait a second. Where's the main road ends in this town? That's not encouraging. Oh, we'll go north a little bit. If we run into ugly terrain, we'll turn east. I know the burnt biome is to the west. Although, I mean, yeah, multiple biomes can be in one direction. I know that. But I'm hoping, beyond hope, that I'll find the desert closer to town, to my base town than this. Because it's going to be an awful long way to go for oil shale. But what that means, all that means really is that when I do go for my first oil shale run, I'll make sure I have a lot of gas, and I'll just bring back double what I normally would. Normally, I bring back 3 stacks of oil shale for my first oil run for gasoline, so I'll just bring back 6. Spend a bit more time in the desert doing the mining, and then, I mean, 6 stacks. That's what, 36,000. That's 360,000 gas. It's not likely I'm going to blow through that ever. So, I wonder if I just go to the top of this hill if I'd be able to see far enough. Oh, that looks like ocean. I think I just found the end of the continent. Because all my trees just suddenly stop right there. I don't know, let's take a peek. We'll go to that next mountain there. But I think I found the edge of the map. On the one hand, I do hope I found the edge of the map because then I know that the desert isn't that far away from, or isn't as far away from my base as I had feared. But on the other hand, if I found the edge of the map, that means that I still haven't found the desert. Yep, there's the edge of the map. Okay. All right, well, we'll ride along the coast for a little while and see what we find. Oh, now I'm hungry and thirsty. Hmm. Oh, no. I don't know. I can't tell from here what kind of terrain that is. Get ourselves a little closer. Ooh. Oh, that might be desert. Hey, it's a chicken. No, okay, that wasn't desert. Just too far away for the. It was the mist of the day. I couldn't see the trees. Hmm. I heard in one of my favorite streamers broadcasts, somebody was suggesting that the Fun Pimp should put fish and fishing in the game. His position, the streamer's position, not the viewers, his position was that there's enough in the game already, and it would just complicate things and make the there's the desert. So his position was that it would make the game more full and more complicated, give you more to do and stuff like that. And it sounded to me like he was saying that was a bad thing. Um, I agree with him in the sense that it would make the game more complicated and add more things to do, but it would add more things to do. And I personally, I wouldn't mind if they introduced some kind of fishing, or you could craft some kind of fishing traps or lobster traps or something to gather some kind of food. Now, I don't think it should be the kind of thing you can lay a trap, come back and check it a week later, and you've got food for 10 years or anything like that. I think it should be something that barely nets you enough food to last the time it takes you to get it. And I mean, of course, the downside to that is that if they do that, then what's the point in fishing if you're not going to be able to come ahead or get ahead, right? And that's true. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be so pissed if my city on this map is in the desert. I don't like basing in the desert. I will if I have to, but I don't like basing in the desert. I don't like dealing with vultures every day, all the time, because I hate effing vultures. But if there is a city on this map and that city is located in the desert, I will relocate to the desert. And there's one of those accursed flying rats now. Get lost. I'm not sure if the duckbill mod extends the range of the shotgun any, because the pattern is more narrow, but it kind of seems like it, feels like it a little bit. I don't know. I think the shotgun choke extends the range. I wonder if a barrel extender could be even put on a pump shotgun. I imagine it can. You can put a silencer on a pump shotgun, which I think is pretty amusing, really. Okay, I'm seeing buildings over there, so I am going to go and take a peek while I'm out and about. I might as well, right? Maybe even find the main road connection if there is one to this desert town. And then if it is my city, at least I'll know how to get there to switch or to relocate. I guess it would be better to find out now that I'm relocating to the desert than to have waited until I built my other base and spent all that cement on what would have turned out to be the temporary base, right? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Everybody hold on. Oh, oh, should have. They should mod the vehicles to be able to improve the suspension to make the ride more smooth, I think. Yeah, because that's what you want to waste a mod slot on is making the ride more comfortable, right? That looks like it might be the main road. We're gonna jump on that and head it on into town and see what town looks like. Oh man, there's a shotgun messiah. Looks like there's a Shamway factory in the background. If I see a skyscraper in this town, then it's definitely gonna be my relocation. Hospital would also. Oh, two shotgun messiahs. Okay, yeah, thanks. Why not pretty much guarantee I'm going to be basing someplace I don't want to, you damn game. Ah, crap. Oh, hi, Christina Ann. Who are you? I didn't even see you pop in there. Sorry, I didn't have my streaming software up, so I didn't see the chat. I don't know if you're still there or not, but if you are, hi. Thanks for coming in. Oh, oh. Uh, Now, see, I was watching or talking to this Christina Ann lady. I didn't even notice if I passed a vendor. I don't think I have. But I've got another flying buzzard. Ah, damn it. Oh, and there's another desert town to the south. Oh, cathedral. Okay, so even if this isn't the city, there's still a possibility that my city is in the desert. But oh my goodness, look at all these large POIs. There's got to be a vendor here. There has to be. With what is this? A Shamway? Yeah, we got a Shamway here. Then we got two shotgun messiahs. There's a cathedral up there. If I'm basing here, please tell me there's a vendor, because if there's no vendor, then I'm not going to base in this town. Let's see. Oh, we got a passing gas. That's a good at POI, good location. Still not good enough for me to base in the town if there isn't some a vendor. A Shamway grocery store. Hey, you know what? I need food. You know, if I really wanted to get food, I should have just gone to the Shamway factory. Is there a way in? Oh, that one chick is feral. She's also got about a dozen holes in her chest. Now, Christina N., if you are still in the channel, I'm just going to call you Christina. If you are still in the channel watching this live stream, I want to make sure that you know that there is a delay between when you talk and when I see it. Even if I were sitting and just staring at the screen and reading whatever was coming up on the screen, there's a delay. So don't take offense if I don't answer you right away. I heard a spider. There he is. Ow. By the way, this is the first time I've been in the grocery store, the new Shamway grocery store since Alpha 19. So I have no idea what's in here. I don't know where the zombies are. I don't know where there's, the treasure room and the loot room is. And I don't know if there's any food in here. Apparently there is, because I just found a can of Sham. That's a good thing, because I am starving. Starving Marvin. Oh, I guess I should go and drop all this crap in my bike. I don't think I was expecting to. Oh, I wasn't expecting to clear a location, so I didn't empty my junk into my bike. But I'm here. I'm gathering food, supplies. So let's make sure we have enough space to pick up said food and supplies. Alrighty. Room. Let's get back to looting. Looting and potentially killing zombies. Actually, you know what? Before I start looting, I should probably clear out the zombies. Likely to be some in the back. Now, they showed the front of the Shamway grocery store, I believe, in one of the developer streams. But they didn't want to ruin the surprise by showing what was in the back. And now I see why. Because little freezer, little walk-in freezer here. This is, I'm guessing, the loot room. Ooh, I got a silencer. I'm guessing this is the loot room, and there was a nasty, feral irradiated guy there, and much unpleasantness. Now, is there anything in this corner? No. What a shame. Okay. So now, is that Okay, that's got to be an office of some kind. Okay, so it was unlocked. Whoa! Dude, you know how rude it is to just drop in without an appointment? Guessing that's the receiving area. A pair of lucky goggles. I think I already have a pair of those on, but let's see. Yeah, but they do improve my loot by 1. All right. Oop, there's a ladder up to the roof. I'm gonna go check out the bathrooms first. Oh, sure. The office is unlocked, but the bathrooms are locked. Makes total sense to me. Ooh, chili dog recipe. I don't generally, I won't save up materials to make the chili dog, but if I happen to have them, yeah, why not? Okay, so the receiving room has got a whole lot of cobblestone bales in it, which is nice. I want to see what's on the roof. Looks like there's a toolbox over there. Let's just ring the dinner bell. I don't feel like hunting for every individual zombie up here. Hi there. Bye. More motor tool parts. That's far less exciting. Whoa! Motor tool parts are far less exciting until you have the schematic for motor tools. And since you can no longer uh, level into and spec into perk into the auger, it kind of makes finding motor tool parts less exciting. Oh, so we have some weapons bag stashed back here. Okay. Really? Little double barrel shotgun? Okay. We're going to say that's the best you have to offer. Okay, so that's the back of the store. Here's the front. Okay, so we're going to start getting food off the shelves now. And out of the freezers. Oopsie. Inventory's all full up. That sucks. Well, there's an upgrade. Holy cow. And I can't put that silencer on any of my guns because all my guns are crappy level 1s. You guys want to just sit out there and squawk all day, you go right ahead. I'm just getting some grub, just doing some grocery shopping. Don't worry about me. I checked those, right? And did I check that one? Okay. Now again, I could get all these bales of cobblestone, but I really don't need cobblestone, and honestly, it's going to be the first thing I drop if I have to start dropping gear or dropping loot. Okay, so those shelves go through like the other ones. Okay. Nice. Can of pasta. In case I'm feeling a little Italian. Now, is there anything in the bakery? I didn't check the cupboards. Didn't check the fountain. Mega Crush. Oh, water. I need that. Because I am a thirsty, thirsty guy. Come on. And a blueberry seed recipe, which I wouldn't care about whether even if I didn't have it from the perk. Because I don't do blueberries. Because the blueberries are only good for the yucca juice smoothie, which, yeah, okay. Uh, and what else? Yucca juice smoothie and blueberry pies. And blueberry pies are way too ingredient intensive for me. I mean, you got to have the cornmeal, which you have to make uh, from corn, and then you have to have an egg. That's a lot of materials, plus the blueberry, of course. So I don't make blueberry pies. If I find them, I eat them, but I don't go out of my way to make them. I mean, if I'm going to make cornmeal just so that I can make food, I wonder if I can harvest these. No, they don't give you anything. Okay. If I'm going to make food and or if I'm going to use corn to make cornmeal to make food, I'm just going to make chili dogs. It's only two ingredients. Or is it three? It might be three. I don't know. I'm sort of taking the wind out of my own sails and kind of defeating my own argument, aren't I? My ex-wife would be proud of me because she would have just I I never win an argument. I never won an argument with my ex-wife. She let me think I was right a lot, but the bottom line is that she was always right, and it just took me a while to get around to it. Um, and then she would let me think that the good ideas were mine sometimes. Like she was a very sweetheart lady, and But anyway, I never win an argument with a lady, and now I'm not even winning them against myself. So it's a pretty sad state of affairs, I got to tell you. Did I get the bones? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want to be on my bike with the knife. I want to be on my bike with the shotgun. For when those stupid birds come swooping in on me. Okay, so this town did not have a vendor. I don't think. Oh wait, I didn't even finish checking it, so I can't say that. Hmm. And you know what? I am going to go into the basement of the chapel and check for the library at the very least. Nail gun or auger schematic can show up at any time, and I know that because in my single player game that I wasn't streaming, I'm lower level than this, I'm not even at day 14, and I did find the auger schematic, so I know I can get it with my game stage. Okay, no, no. Apparently, I don't have any room to pick up anything, so I'm just gonna have to read them all. Wait a sec. Is there anything I can get rid of first? Yeah, I can get rid of that. Get rid of those. I've got enough of those. I really don't need paper. And why did I? Okay, I don't need paper, but here I am scrapping blunderbuss ammo, which turns into paper. Good. I don't know. Sometimes my logic just does not make any sense at all. Oh, I forgot to read it. Okay, let's see. Uh, Increase attack speed with axes by 5%. Nice. Then I'll never use that, but I'm going to read it because then I can empty up a spot in my inventory for potentially the auger. Nope, steel sledgehammer. That's not a horrible blueprint to have, or a schematic to have, but I'm not going to be making them. Because the steel sledgehammers are fun, don't get me wrong. You know what? Take some of this back because I'm done down here for now. The steel sledgehammers are fun to use, but unless you... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. Unless you spec into Skull Crusher, you're not really going to get as much use out of the steel sledgehammer as you could. So, it is a brutal weapon. I will say that, and it does do a significant amount of block damage if you're looking to just bust things. Got a vending machine over there. Nope, doesn't work. Is there an auger in the trunk of this car? No, it's a rank 1 battery. Sure. Okay. Moving on. So, what was the verdict? No vendor. I don't think there was a vendor. Just swing by up here. Oh, we got another Am I Gone funeral home. There's cheesable loot up there, but I'm not going to do it because frankly, I don't have the room for it. Shady Tree Auto, that's the place I was saying earlier. You can get a motor out of there. There's a motor hanging from a chain in the shop in there. Excuse me. Looks like the final verdict is going to be this is a 4x4 town, but no vendor. Unless the vendor's in the middle of town. I don't think I've seen a vendor in the middle of a town, but I'll swing through there and take a look. I don't want to rule anything out. Oh, there's another flying rat. Coming down here at any minute to make my life miserable. What is this? Okay, that is a regular shotgun Messiah. It looked different. I'm seeing it from a different perspective than usual. I don't normally see them from the back. Okay, so here's their downtown business district. Nothing exciting. We're on the main road. Still haven't seen a vendor, so I'm going to say no vendor in this town. It's quite unfortunate because with a Shamway factory, two shotgun Messiahs, at least two shotgun Messiahs, it might even be three. This would have been a good place for a town or for a vendor because then I would be getting sent short distances, or at least potentially short distances for my quit tier 5 quests. But we do have another town up ahead. I can see an apartment building poking out. Oh, this looks like it might be bigger. This has the potential to be a 6x6 city, my friends. Let's see. This might not. This would be a good place to base, regardless of whether or not it's a city. If there's a vendor here, because it's right near the green biome, so I could build my actual base in the green biome and not worry about heat all the time, and be close to the desert for gas runs and aloe vera. Not that I'm going to need aloe vera very much once I've planted my garden, but you kind of you get the idea. I mean, being close to two biomes is not necessarily a bad thing. There's a shotgun Messiah way off in the distance there. This place has potential to be a city. I have to tell you. Going to be disappointed, I won't lie, if it is, because it is still in the desert, but at the same time, near the green biome. Right, see, there's the forest right there. Now, what would be ideal is if there is a vendor in town here, and the vendor is somewhere near the green biome. That would be ideal. Not only to have a vendor here, but to have the vendor by the green biome. I like building my bases on flat land. I don't like having to terraform. I have to, I've done that whole try and build on the side of a hill. There's an apartment building, so plenty of food loot in there if I ever need it, and wrenches and acid and whatnot. I tried building on a hill once, and I ended up trying to cut the hill down to make it flat because my base design, I wanted a wall around my base, and I wanted it to be flat because the angled transitions in blocks in this game not the best at the moment, and I wanted a nice smooth looking wall, so I ended up trying to cut the wall or the mountain or the hill down in order to build on it, and that took so much time and energy and vendor. In the green. Dude, were you listening? Were you like hearing what I was saying I wanted? Because you just did everything I asked in one shot. So this is, oh, look at that. It's not even that far from where I was. I was so close. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's at least this is our city, everybody. This is our city. So this is vendor number 5, I think, isn't it? Yep. So this is vendor number 5, which is good. Now let's see what else we have in this city. I'll probably build my base right there. It's flat, not a whole lot I have to clear out. So Hive Tyrant is a happy camper. I have found the place that I'm going to base because I do have green here. It is right next to the desert, so I can go out there and get gas whenever I need to without having to spend 2 or 3 days getting there or getting the gas. And we've got a cathedral, good. And we've got a shotgun messiah. Actually, we're going to go to the cathedral and check their basement for the library again. Hopefully get some good schematics. Not going to say what I want because the game always seems to deny me what I want, even though that's not a thing. Ooh, a laundromat. That's good, in case I get dirty. Horn blows, does the driver? Okay, let's see if we can stack some stuff. No, not a whole lot. Okay, so we're going to go in here and see what we got. What was my character yawning? Really? I didn't bring my sneaky, stealthy crossbow, did I? Oh, there's a 4th guy over here. I saw him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. How's it going, buddy? So that's why I love the shotgun early game, because you don't have to be terribly accurate in order to panic fire a zombie off your face. Okay, so we got the Ranger's Guide to Archery Volume 7. Sneak attacks with arrows have a 20% greater chance of knocking down the target. Well, that'd be great if I was using arrows. Vultures, 10% more damage to vultures. Well, the shotgun makes them explode anyway. Oops. But it's good to know. Maybe I can start one-shotting vultures. Ooh, the Great Heist Volume 4. 20% more damage to land claim property. I don't much care about that, but because I don't do PvP. The Great Heist, what happens when you complete it? Learn how to craft lockpicks and break into locks 20% faster and have a 10% lower chance to break your lockpick. Well, that's good, but by the time I get all those books finished, that book collection finished, I'm probably going to have an auger, and that's my universal lockpick. I got to start dropping stuff. I'm not going to drop the Molotov cocktails. You know what happens when you drop a Molotov cocktail? It breaks open and burns. Watch. I'm just going to throw them. I never use explosive or Molotov cocktails. I think fire damage is really broken in this game. It doesn't do much. It does look pretty. I will give it that. And one of the benefits of setting zombies on fire, of course, is that you know they're dead because they stop burning. But as far as like a practical weapon, not so much. So we got automatic weapons do have 20% less degradation. Good. That'll help when I get my tactical assault rifle, which I will get eventually. And this tip will help scrounge up a bit more, find more food and loot. Well, that's handy. Hopefully. Oh, another lucky looter. What do we got? More medical supplies. I'll take it. Wood splitter mod, which I already know. Which one is that? The timed? Yeah, the timer relay. I already know it, but I'll take the schematic because it's worth some cash. All right. No nail gun schematic, no power, no auger schematic, no chainsaw schematic. A little disappointed, but it's okay. At this point, I'm really not expecting to find it anymore. Oh, which way was I headed? I think I was heading south. Yeah, south. Okay. Continuing our exploration of our future base city. We do have the vendor. I just want to explore the perimeter roads and see what's on the outskirts. And then, over time and just the eventual inevitable is that I'll see what's in the middle of town by just going from the vendor to the various places throughout the city. I'll end up exposing the rest of the map. And there's the main road, which continues on. Oh, what is that? Ah, it's just a house. The main road continues on, looks like south and east, or west, sorry. So let's zip east and see how far over this town goes and what's in it. This is why I like cities. There's so many different locations to explore. Oh, the creamery. Ugh, I don't like that place. Clunky Oil. That's a good location to get some gas and other loot. There's the other Shotgun Messiah. Dumpin' Lung. Nice place to get a little bit of coal. It's the only place you'll find coal in the desert. Is in a Dumpin' Lung. I don't know how much you find. Probably only out to the property line. What is that? Ah, it's a special tots. Okay, that's good. That's a good location. I'm not going to go in there right now because, yes, they have bookshelves, but it's a crapshoot as to whether or not the bookshelves have anything in them, let alone anything good. Another car lot. Good for salvage. That makes me happy. And is this a Bates or a Motel 8? It's a Motel 8. Okay. And it's another one with a parking lot. See, this is weird. This is the second one that I've seen with a parking lot over a swimming pool. Oh, you're not a dog, you're a chicken. Come here. Please tell me I have space. I do. One spot. And meat it is. You done interrupting my skinning operation? Good jerk. Do I want animal fat? Oh, I can get rid of leather. I do want bones. Never give away bone. Give up bones if you can. Not until we get our super corn, which is going to be soon. Going to be soon, I promise. And because I'm off the bike already, might as well get some more bones. Look at that. We spent almost all night exploring, looking for the city, and then when we found the city, we exposed most of the roads. No, not even all of them. About half, maybe 2/3. We're almost done. So what I'll do is I'll finish exploring, circling the perimeter streets here, and then I'll get back on the main road and follow that back to, at least I'm pretty sure the main road does. Let's see. No, it doesn't. No, the main road doesn't lead out of town back to my town there. But this one probably does at some point. So we'll follow that one out and we'll see where it goes. Might even give us another town. You never know. I guarantee you that jerk vendor is going to send me at least a couple of times to those two shotgun messiahs and the Shamway in the next town to the north. Guaranteed. Ah, there's a Fates Motel. I knew we'd find one sooner or later. The game cannot help but give us the Fates Motel. Oh, hey. Morning. I love the Fates Motel. Just the reference, the pop culture reference to the movie Psycho, and they did it very well. They laid out the hotel itself very well. um, and the house, and the dude that they have in the another Graceland. Sweet, we got two now. Look, I'm here. I'm talking about the Fates Motel, Mr. Zombie, and you're all interrupting my show. Like, how rude. So anyway, uh, Graceland, first of all, yay. Just gonna go up here and mark the front of it, and I do see the shadow of that jerk vulture that's trying to follow me. Really? 5 shots and you still miss? Okay. So the movie Psycho, which was I think it was early 70s, or late 70s, early 80s maybe. Um, it was a really great movie. They did a remake of it with Vince Vaughn, I think his name is, and he's a good actor. It was a great movie. I did enjoy. He did a very good portrayal of Norman Bates, and so the reboot or remake or whatever you want to call it was really good. It was done well. But the original movie of Psycho was really scary. Actually, I liked it, and so that's the reference there that they made with the movie or with the Fates Motel. In case you weren't aware, it's actually the Bates Motel in the movie Psycho. I realized copyright. They couldn't call it the Bates Motel, um, so they called it the Fates Motel, and it's like I said, it's a really good representation. Ooh, car lot. That's a good place, or car garage. That's good, another good place to get. Wow, look at all the rentable cars here. We got a Barradin. We've got a working stiffs. Hell, I should just pack or pick up and move here now and not spend all that concrete over at that other place. I think I just might do that. I'll make as much concrete as I can. I need to, before I even think about it, I need to make as much concrete as I can so that I can build exactly what I've got now here out of concrete. Oh, maybe what I should do too before I leave town is check, see what the vendor has when at 6:05 when he opens up, because I'm here, right? As well. It would be ironic as hell if this guy is the one that ends up having the auger or the nail gun, and I don't check his inventory. Oh, wait, you dumb mutt. Nobody asked you your opinion. Oh, look at that. There's a construction site house right across the street from where I'm going to build my new base. I'm just killing time until the vendor opens. Oops, I probably should have searched that first. And I don't have any room in my inventory to pick up stuff. Damn. All right, so I'm not going to clear the land. Could cut the grass, though. So if you hate grass the way I hate grass, sounds like a commercial, doesn't it? You can get rid of it, and it also levels the ground that you're standing or that you're placing on by simply dropping blocks, like so. It levels the ground, and it takes out all the grass that's on it. Now, I don't know whether or not grass regrows in this game, or if you have to replant it if you want grass on your property. I have no idea. I just know that I don't like having grass on my base property because crawlers can hide in it. So can spiders. Make themselves harder to spot. So I won't actually do this for the whole property because, well, I might at some point. But it is really boring. I'm just killing the clock until 6:05 when Trader Joel's opens. That's all. So I apologize if this is boring you. Oh crap! Now I'm down a block. Oh, luckily Trader Joel's is about to open, so we're done with the grass clearing. Nice chunk of property there, improvement property with some cement, so I can use that to bolster my building efforts. And I guess what I could have done instead of punching grass was I could have been preparing for the vendor to open. I saw a sign once, a billboard sign that is very true and appropriate to my current situation. It said, sometimes bad things happen, or no, what is it? Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is you're stupid and make bad choices. I love that billboard. I actually took a picture of it. It's in my phone. And yeah, that's very appropriate right now because instead of screwing around cutting grass, I could have been preparing to visit the vendor. I will accept that, but only if you fill it with an auger. What do you say? I'm sorry if you can hear my orb weaver buttons clicking. They are mechanical keys, and they do make quite a loud clicking noise. Uh, I can't filter it out with my noise gate because then my voice keeps getting cut off. I've tried. That's as close as I can get it. Hmm. Nerdy glasses, definitely good. Okay, you don't asswad, you don't have the auger or the nail gun, but you do have 2 books I can use. So I guess I'll forgive you this time. Restock day is on 22. Oh, it's restock day, isn't it? Hang on a sec. Yes, it is. It is restock day. That's why. So it's okay that you don't have it because I have other vendors to check. And you did help me get rid of a bunch of stuff in my inventory. So given that we're going to be working closely together, sir, I do apologize for my comments. All right. So we're going to get ourselves on the main road and see how convoluted of a trail it is to get back to where we are right now. Traipsing through the forest. Where's the road? There's the road. It didn't cut across to the west as I had hoped. Oh no. Looks like it just keeps going south. Yeah, hey Edgar, how's it going? Well, it might go south into another small town and then turn west. Let's hope that that's what it does. Put on some throttle here. Now that I know where the desert is and I'm going to be basing quite close to it, I'm not going to be quite as stingy with my gas. I do have a chemistry station that I've built, which I will now not even bother putting down until I get moved over here. Oh, okay. The road leads into, oh, the desert kind of wraps around that. That's another town. Let's go and take a peek there, see if there's a vendor. Hmm. That's another desert town. It's fine. I'm not. I've already found my city, so I'm not going to be worried about where I'm basing now. So let's just see what we've got here. See if there's a vendor. Oh, this might be one of those little 2x2s. But there's still vendors in 2x2s. I've seen them. Is that a vendor? No, that's a clunky oil. Okay. Nothing out past that, is there? No, but more Main Street and another town and winter biome over there. So yeah, I won't be basing anywhere near the winter biome. I don't like the winter biome at all. I won't base there. If this city that I'm going to be building in that we found already, if that were in the winter biome, I would base there, but I would bitch about it endlessly. I dislike the winter biome that much. I'm not terribly. Oh, Jack's Lumber Mill. That's a really neat POI. I actually based in there once at the start of a playthrough, a single player game. I based out of a Jack's Lumber Mill because they've got both times that I've found the Jack's Lumber Mill, they had a working workbench, and it was upstairs. It was relatively isolated from what I was. From the rest of the yard, so it was easy to block off with some cobblestone and rifle martyrs. That's an interesting place. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was easy to block off the area that I used for my storage and like where I put my storage and my forge, and there was a working workbench up there, so it was easy to block off, and it made a really good starting base, starting location. Like I said, I normally I don't take over POIs. I won't take over a POI as a permanent base, but as a temporary base, I have done, and the Jack's lumber yard or whatever, that is a really fun POI to base out of. So that's my take on that. If you're wondering if it's a good place to make a base out of, the answer is yes, I think so. If I were to use a POI as a permanent base, I would consider Lumberjacks to be one place that I would use. Um, they've got a lot of logs, like log piles in the yard, which is, it doesn't give you as much lumber as a living natural tree does, but I mean, you harvest it for lumber. You can clean out the yard. It's flat, so you've got there no worries there. There's some machinery there, so you can get some iron if you need it in a pinch. And all in all, it's just a really good POI. Ranger Station. Hope there's no landmines around these things. And it would be nice if this road led me back home. But if it gets me through this crappy tundra terrain, I'll take it. So it doesn't look like the main road connects directly to the town that I'm in right now, and it's not going to be a convenient, easy move by any means. New Life, Hope. I think I've been to that one. I did a mission in there. I don't know. Let's see. Am I on familiar territory? No, I am not. Where am I going here? Ugh, this is not going to take me home. Probably best if I just turn north. Bite the bullet, so to speak. Oh. Oh, come on, get up. Okay. So I'll get into this town. Unfortunately, the main road doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I keep talking like I know what I'm doing? Because here's a main road. Where does this go? This goes. Oh, this okay. This goes into the town. It goes down into that one there, and it looks like that's where it dead ends. So if I follow this, it will take me back to my town without taking me over the mountains. So I'll do that. But I'm going to put a marker on the map where I need to turn so I don't forget. Oh, I can stop at vendor number 2 on my way. There. Let's make the most of our travel. Pardon my slurping sounds while I finish off my coffee. There are definitely a lot of locations that I can. That's one of the things I love so much about this game is there are so many different types of locations, so many different locations in general that you can pick and choose which ones you want to explore and clean out. You're never forced unless you have, respawn turned off, which I don't. I have it set to 10 days. But you can pick and choose the POIs that you loot, which is nice because then if you won't run out of instant or places to loot that you like, I don't think, and then you're forced to loot places that you don't like because that would make the game less enjoyable and it would reduce its replayability for me. I mean, if that and that's primarily or maybe specifically why I won't turn reloot or respawn loot off because I don't want to be forced to go into POIs that I don't like just to continue finding loot. You may have the best prices, Jen, but do you have the best products? This is what the question that is on the minds of us wonderful people. Okay. Oh, you got a meat stew. I'm actually gonna buy that because I do need some food. So there's the shotgun slugs I was talking about. Those are the AP shotgun ammo, armor piercing. Always good to find more bellows. And no, she does not have the schematics I'm looking for. She has a bicycle chassis. Hooray. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. All right. So now I'm going to jump on me bike and I'm going to go to my next vendor, which is the guy that gave me the quest. So I will start tracking vendor number 3 in the next town over. So I'll stop off. Oh, of course. I'll stop off at my vendor. I'll do a bag dump and I'll clean out my bike so that I've got, in case I run across a POI that I might want to loot, like a working stiffs or something like that. And then I'll go to vendor number 3, and I might even be able to make it to vendor number 4 on the far town there, because it is only 10:30 in the morning. Such a violent game. Excuse me. Okay, so now that I've found the city and I've decided that that's where I'm going to base, I'm much more comfortable and happy with, the way this gameplay is going. Not that I was unhappy with it before, but now I can relax knowing that I am going to be moving. I can minimize the amount of resources I'm going to be pouring into this other Blood Moon base. I'm going to stop construction on that that monstrosity of a big tower that I've started there because I'm not going to fill all that in with concrete and then move bases. So I will have to temporarily put a land claim down here to pick up all my fence posts and my generators and stuff, but that's all right. Keep. Actually, I think I'm keeping everything here. I don't have anything left to sell. Oh, I'll go ahead and eat that because I'm starving. We don't eat dog food. Rather starve. Just gonna do a quick dump. Oh no, I want to get rid of that. That's something I can't afford to not have on me. And I guess I better hang on to those. Oh, I can sell that. Nope, bring the gas. 5, because inevitably you'll end up running out. Okay. Oh, well, just get turned around here. turn this in. Maybe get another quest out west if he's got one. Why not? Stun baton. Oh, boots are worth way more. Of course. Everything he's got is east. Why? Because I'm heading west. Dude, you're too funny. Too funny. All right. I'm going to buy another one of those because I want to put one on my sniper rifle that I get eventually, which will have... Oh, better be careful of what I spend until I see everything he's got. Oh, I got to buy that. No, he doesn't have the... Let's see what he's got. Oh, Great Heist Volume 6. Use no stamina while sneak sprinting. Oh, that's a good book. I need that one. Nope. You got nada. Oh, you got the SMG schematic. That's tempting. The 9mm SMG is actually a really good gun once you've perked into pistols, the Pistol Pete or the Gunslinger. You build yourself a 5 SMG, you mod it up some, and it's actually a pretty decent weapon. Let me see what the other vendors have first, and I'll be back because you are right next to where I'm currently based. Although that now has been changed, we know we're not staying. So I just don't want to spend 1,280 dukes on a book here on a schematic that I may or may not ever use, and then find out that over here they've got an auger for 1,000 dukes more than I have left, sort of thing. Like it would just be a real kick in the teeth. Find an auger and not be able to buy it because I don't have enough cash, and even if I sell everything that I've got on me, I still couldn't get it. I have had games like playthroughs where, like on day 2 or day 3, the vendor is offering me like a nail gun, but the amount of money that it cost, I mean, it was a really hard push to get the money together before restock day on day 4 to buy the nail gun, and I've done that too with the motorcycle. I had this one playthrough and it was really early on. I don't know if they changed it or if they fixed the loot tables or the item tables for the vendors, but he was offering me a motorcycle from day one. It was 20,000 dukes. And I was like, yeah, I need that. I want that. I'm going to go and get that. So I busted ass. I was doing as many missions as I could squeeze in every single day. And I did manage to get it. Oh, hey Richard, dude, I didn't even see you jump in channel. I am so sorry. Psycho was made in 1960. Really? That was wow. Oopsie. What am I doing? What? Oh, okay, I actually did want to do that. Welcome to the channel, Richard. Welcome to the show. If you're still here, I am so sorry if you're gone and I didn't see you. I can't actually see when people are in the channel. I can only see when they chat, when they talk. The software, it does have a thing that says how many viewers are supposedly connected, but I don't think it works because there was a lady here earlier, her name is Christina, and she was talking, and until she talked, I didn't see that she was even in the channel. So Richard, if you're still here, I really appreciate you stopping by. And for anybody watching this later on or watching it currently, I don't know. Richard is one of my viewers from my recorded series. He stepped in when I was making season 2 of the Zombie Dance Party, and he was the guy that actually I wanted to make season 3, the recorded series, and he was the one I was going to do the multiplayer with. I've gamed with him extensively. Since then, we didn't make the season 3. I had some recording issues with my computer and software, But we gamed a lot together, and he's a really great guy. He's a lot of fun to game with. So if ever you guys see Richard Bone, or I think his name is Bone online in the games, if you see him in your game, you've got a good friend, a good ally, and a solid player. Knows what he's doing. So I did find the schematic for the impact driver, which is nice, but I still haven't found what I'm looking. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Nope, he doesn't have it. Get out of my store. You know what? You're a dick. And I'm going to make you buy these boots. How do you like that? Okay. Let's see. Next vendor is vendor number 4. He's far away, but I will be able to make it to him before nightfall. And all I got to do is follow the main road. Nice. Oh, jeez. I didn't have my glasses on either. So even if I had if I had seen the streaming software showing me your chat messages, I wouldn't have seen them, Richard, because I couldn't see, you know, 5 feet in front of my face without my glasses on. Tells you how far away from my nose my monitor is, eh? So, anyways, yeah. Anybody watching this, by the way, if you are commenting and I'm not responding, there's a couple of different reasons for that. I'm going to explain them now, and I feel really bad if Richard is gone because I wasn't answering him. I'm so sorry. I'm not accustomed to even having people in my viewing in my streams. Like I just started. I tried streaming a couple of weeks ago, I think, and I got discouraged because I didn't have any viewers, and I'm sure you can figure out how that feels. But I stopped streaming. I deleted all the recorded videos of my streams because they weren't really all that fantastic, and the video quality wasn't great, and the sound quality was because I was still figuring out the software, right? And so I'm not accustomed to looking over. I have two screens here, one for the game, one for the streaming software, and I had my spreadsheet up on my other screen. That's typically what I do in my single player games is I use the spreadsheet to remind me when the restock days are. And I had that up because I found that vendor and so I was checking restock days and I just didn't minimize the spreadsheet and bring the streaming software back up on the main screen. So I didn't see your messages, Richard. I apologize. Um, all I can say is that it's a learning curve, becoming a streamer, live streamer, and I'm trying to juggle, more balls in the air than before. Making a recorded series is really simple because you don't have to pay attention to a second screen. And I know there's a way to have the chat messages from your stream chat pop up on your screen, but I don't know whether or not they actually show up on my gaming screen or not. And I don't know how to configure that. So I'm still working on it and still learning how to do all this. And good news, Richard, I am this week, hopefully, going to be upgrading my computer, my gaming computer. I have to get a new computer to go to school in the fall. And so I'm getting some money from the disability, and I'm dumping some of my own money into a computer that I'm going to custom build. Uh, so it's going to be one hell of a good gaming machine. I mean, obviously it's going to be good for school too. But the funny thing is that the software I'll be running, because the classes are going to be by remote this year because of COVID BS. So all the classes that I'll be taking are going to be by remote, and you have to have a really good video card, good internet connection, good processor, and all of these things are the qualities that make a good gaming machine. So I'm getting a twofer, and I'm getting a supplemented computer build because I'm going to build it myself. They wanted to just buy me a laptop and send it to me by courier, and I was like, you know what? Give me the money that you were going to spend on the computer, and I'll build a better computer than you could possibly send me because they buy them, they buy laptops in bulk when they're getting ready to be obsolete, right? So they were going to send me and I told them you could spend $1,500 on a laptop now and save $500, but I'll be asking you for another computer in 6 months when it's obsolete because the software or the computer can't handle the video feeds and the new software from next semester, right? So I said, just let me build a computer that um, that's expandable, that's upgradable, so that I don't have to ask you for more money in 6 months for another computer. And they agreed. So here we are. I'm getting a new computer this week. I actually should have had it last week, but somebody in the postal service is stealing my mail, and they've stolen my last 3 checks that have been mailed to me. So I've asked for the checks to be replaced, and I have to go and pick them up. And one of those checks that were stolen was my my computer fund check. Kind of pissed about that. AP 9 mil, yeah, I'll take that. I probably am not even going to bother making 9 mil AP. I mean, you can't put AP shells in the turrets, and you don't have the schematics I'm looking for either. I don't like you, sir. Well, I would think not, since I just spent three and a half thousand dukes at your place. I still don't like you because you didn't have what I wanted. Okay, so we have another 3 days to wait. Well, let's see. We are 3.9 kilometers away from the mission that I took. Oh well. Okay, back on the main road. We'll follow it back to the house, do a bag dump, grab what we need, and head out to the quest location. I guess. Nothing to do now until next restock day. Wait, no, I got Blood Moon coming up before the restock. It's day 19. The next restock will be day 22, so it'll be the day after the Blood Moon. All right, I can live with that. Hmm. But I'm thinking now maybe what I should do, as boring as it is, I should do some mining. I should grab up some stone, cook that in the forge, make cement powder, make it into cement in the cement mixers, and start amassing some of the accumulating some of the resources I'm going to need to build my relocation base. Because like I said, I'm not going to move until I've got a tower that is made of that's made of concrete, that is as at least the same as what I currently have, that I have made of cobblestone. And the reason for that obviously is that the tower will survive this coming blood moon, I'm sure of it. But I don't want to go backwards in my tech. I mean, none of this is going to sound strange or off tone or off key to anybody, I'm sure. You don't want to go from a base that can withstand a day 21 horde, um, made out of cement, some cobblestone and reinforced with some cement in key locations. You don't want to go from that back to cobblestone. So before I move, I need to get enough materials together to build another base, another tower. And that's going to take some mining, despite the fact that it is visually, for spectators and viewers of a live stream, it's probably the most boring thing ever. For that, I apologize. Now, I do have, for anybody that, Richard, if you're watching this, um, there and this Christina, if you're still there, I do have an impromptu multiplayer game this evening, planned for this evening, with Purple Flower, and you two are welcome to stop by. I am going to be streaming that show, although it's not going to be from day one. It's going to be from where her and I currently are in our game, because I don't want to start over again. But you are both welcome to stop by and watch if you want. Oopsie. That's not that. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah, oh, so many different things I have to do now. I got to go and wrench some cars because I'm almost out of gas. I got to dig up some stone because I need cement. Boy, I just got so much stuff to do. Anyways, Christina, Richard, anybody else watching this or somebody watching it, watching the replay later, she and I are going to be starting the live stream broadcast for our multiplayer game this evening at around 6 p.m. my time. I think that's 7 p.m. her time. And yeah, you guys are welcome to stop by. I would like to get more players involved. And Richard, dude, if you're available to play tonight, I don't know whether or not you upgraded your internet yet, but if you have and you want to play, we are on, I want to say either the third or fourth blood moon, but you're welcome to join us and come and play. Or if you want to just watch, you can do that too. Whatever you like, whatever your pleasure, because it's really nice to hear from you again, and I know that you're really into that Star Citizen, but I can't get into it right now because of my computer. And I am upgrading my computer, and I will probably give Star Citizen a shot. I did invest some money into the donation part of the development of the game, so I will definitely give it a look. But I'm certainly not going to spend anywhere near as much time on it as I am on my live streams because this is a passion. I love doing this. I've just restarted doing the streams, and this is only the fourth installment, but I'm having a blast. And when I get the new computer, oh crap! I wonder how I'm going to do that. I'll have to transfer the game files from this computer to the new computer. I never even thought of that because I don't want to start over again. It's I'm actually having a fairly good playthrough despite the fact that I can't find an auger. I don't want to restart all over again. Oh, geez, I forgot I'm almost out of gas, and I don't want to have to wrench cars in an emergency. You know what? I better wrench a couple of cars while I'm out. Because sure enough, there's a school bus. Those are good for gas too. Sure enough, I'm going to run out of gas. I don't want to run out of gas. I would rather wrench the cars on my terms. Do I have my hacker candy? Or did I stupidly leave that back? I left it back at the house. Not cool, Hive. Not cool at all. Let's hit the school bus. See how much gas we get out of that. Do you have an auger? Do kids use augers in school? No? No, no auger. But he did have some acid. Acid is good. It's another one of those rare ingredients that I like to find. Really not getting a whole lot of gas here, am I? I also don't have much of a salvage operation perk. I haven't spent many points in it, so. I'll consider pretty much any gas that I get at this point a gift because I'm almost out. But I'll tell you this much. If I haven't found an auger by the time I'm ready to move bases, I will bite the bullet, go out in the desert with my steel mining pick, and grab as much oil shale as I can. But I'll be honest with you, I'd rather not. I'm gonna keep those nerdy glasses so that I can wear them while I'm doing my killing. I got 46% gas. I'm just gonna go with that for the time being. Because I want to get this mission done and get back home and get some mining going. I gotta get some stone into the cement mixers. Hmm. Kind of wondering. No, no, stay on task. Stay on point, Hive. Come on. Oh, don't hit the turbo button. Jeez, it's so much a habit. I mean, there's so many things in this game that I do that I just don't even think about. Alrighty. If this is the place I'm thinking of, then I have to go in. Yep. And there's very often times a vulture on the ceiling of this garage. Makes himself a real pain in the butt. What did I pick up? Lead. Don't really need a chrysanthemum seed. I can make them, and they're not hard to come by. God. It's too early in the POI for me to be thinking I'll be able to keep that. Yep, there he is. Not even going to go back to skin you. That's how much contempt I have for you. Oh, this is just a fetch, so I don't even have to kill all the zombies. I'm going to, because I need the XP, but I don't have to. Oh, wait a second. Where am I supposed to go from here? Well, that's odd. Normally they don't make you break through a door to keep going. Hmm. And this would be no exception. Where are you supposed to go from here? I must have missed something here. It's not that I refuse to break through walls and floors and stuff, but you're not supposed to have to. Oh, there we go. See, told you you're not supposed to have to break through stuff. Windows, occasionally. Oh, for goodness sakes. Enough with the damn broken glass already. Wow, 10 bandages. Normally I wouldn't care about bandages. The regular bandages, first aid bandages are way better, but the regular bandage is an ingredient for first aid kits. I don't think I have the schematic yet. Let's see. I do not. But if I do get it, it's one of those hoarding mentality things. Pack ratting, that's what it's called. Pack ratting. Don't want to get rid of something because you might find a use for it later. Well, I gotta upgrade to my 9mm. Hey, boys. Ooh, Whoa, landmines. That could have been painful. And despite the fact that these cupboards are not in a kitchen, you can still find food. Really? A rank 4 wooden club? Really? Eh, it's worth a little bit of money, but I'm not going to repair it. Crap, I should have brought the silencer. I could have put a silencer on it. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to put the silencer on it when I get back to the house, won't I? Ooh, itchy, itchy leg. Okay. Sorry. Had an itchy leg. Dog food, yay. Pretty sure I did take the rest, or I did buy the recipe for the Grandpa's Learning Elixir. And my satchel's downstairs. I was giving Purple Flower a hard time about that because we were doing missions, and whenever we had a fetch and clear, I'd be like, "Are you watching for your satchel?" And she's like, "Oh no, I forgot we needed to do that." She's relatively new to 7 Days to Die. She just got it on. Actually, she saw one of my videos and she was looking for a new game to play, and she saw one of my videos and decided to pick up the game and give it a shot. I think she said she paid $25 for it, and so she's really new to 7 Days to Die. And her and I hooked up for multiplayer games because she wanted somebody that actually knew how to play to teach her how. And I've had a blast with her so far. It's been so much fun playing with her. She's funny because she's new and she doesn't know how to do a lot of stuff, and so many things, so many activities in this game that I've taken for granted that I know how to do without even thinking about. I have to explain how to do them to her, and it's been a real hoot because a lot of the times I actually have to stop and think about how to do something to teach her how to do it because I just do it so quickly and automatically that I don't even think about it. And I'm sure that's really frustrating for her because she's like, you know how to do all this stuff, and I don't know how to do anything, and I feel stupid. But believe me, Purple, if you're watching this stream, believe me when I tell you that every player of 7 Days to Die has had to go through the same steep learning curve that you've gone through. And I remember she was relating to me that the reason she asked if she could multiplayer with me in the first place is she tried playing the game single player, and she just got killed left and right. Like a zombie dog ate her face. I think in her first playthrough, and she like rage quit. And then another one she was telling me about, she was in the vendors and she didn't realize. Like I told her that the vendor or the zombies can't damage the vendors' uh, buildings or property in any way, so you're safe there. What I forgot to tell her is you have to close the door. So apparently she was in a vendor and she thought she was safe, so she wasn't paying attention. She might have gone AFK to get a drink or go to the bathroom or something like that, and she came back or whatever, and she was dead because the zombie walked in through the door she left open. And then I was like, "Yeah, you are safe in the vendor's house if you close the door." She's like, "Oh well, you didn't tell me that," and I felt really bad. But I mean, it's like I was saying, Flower. Everybody goes through that learning curve. It's not just you. So don't feel too bad is the moral of the story there. Oh crap, I forgot to look for my satchel. See, I do it too, but I think I haven't gotten to it yet. It's right there. Hey, cool. Oh, I do have room in my bag for it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I searched the cupboard behind the on the other side of the wall from the satchel. Oops. Yeah. Nothing worth keeping. Some 9mm bullets, but 3 out of 4 zombies prefer to have their heads popped off by a shotgun. In case anybody was wondering what those statistics were like. I know I was. Ooh, food. Ah, yummy meat stew. Couple of cans of sham. A vitamin. Can never have too many vitamins. I don't actually have room to carry them, and I have vitamins back at the base, so I'm not going to carry those ones. Oh, another rank 6 hammer. How much are those selling for? Still, it's better than nothing. And a little bit of rotting flesh, which I don't need because I've got plenty back at the base at the moment. 44 shells. Yeah, I want to take those back for sure. Ugh. Wow. I gotta scrap a bunch of stuff or drop a bunch of stuff. Don't need the paper. I have honey. No, I'm not eating the peas. I'm not eating the stock. I'll get rid of the nitrate powder because I don't really need that. And I'll take that. I'll scrap those. Yeah, it's not really worth all that much. Scrap that, scrap that. Take those. And I'm going to set that for repair. Crapola. I need the... Okay. There we go. Oh, damn it. I got one more crate to loot. This will have an auger in it, you watch. Nope. I would say thank goodness, except there's nothing in this inventory I wouldn't sacrifice to get an auger. Okay, this sells for $200. I need to bring that back. Uh-oh. Damn it. I'm just going to have to do that, I guess. Because leather? Yeah, I don't need leather all that much. So we completed the mission, which is good. We're out, and we are fully laden with goods. Such a good word, laden. Oop. All right, so no turboing. Gotta remember not to turbo on my way home. If I do that, I should make it home. Still have enough gas to it to go out and wrench cars later. Better hit the road. Roads are less fuel intensive than cross country runs for obvious reasons. You know, going up hills and trying to, whoa! Had my cruise control on, I was pouring myself the rest of my coffee and just about went off the road. Alrighty. We're in the flat part of the town, so I do like how the towns are all flat land. You don't have like you've got the occasional like ditch and crevice and break in the ground, but for the 99% of the majority, the towns are all flat. So when you're actually in a town, a 4x4 is a handy vehicle. That is quite ironic. Back at the base. Do I have anything in the bike that needs to go up? Yes, I have lots of it in the bike that needs to go up. Oh, but I do have some stuff that can stay. Oh. Yeah, that's full too. Damn it. Okay. Vendor, 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 vendor. Keep that. Vendor, 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 vendor. Oh, I gotta grab some stuff now. Keep that. Keep that. I'm gonna put those back in the bike. Jailbreaker, the sugar butts, the hackers, and the candy. Good. Okay, so vendor, vendor. Return to vendor. Should I repair that? Let's see what it's worth. 234 when it's almost broken. 960 when it's repaired. Yeah, that was worth the repair kit. Keep. And of course, the downside to picking up more stuff, and probably one of the biggest reasons I don't want to go out and do more POIs until I move, is because the more loot I pick up, the more crap I have to move to the new base. And that is inconvenient. I don't know, I might end up building a 4x4 before I make the move. Certainly looks like I'm going to have the supplies to do that if I keep waiting on an auger, but we'll see. See how much I love, you know what, let's do this. Keep those all together if we can. You see how much I love that transfer all button? Like, it is just so... Oh! That was bad. Don't do that again, Hive. It is so convenient to have that button to just move everything at once. I mean, I could literally just move all items to loot container. I could just dump my entire inventory into one container, provided there's enough room in the container for it all. And I love that. I love that they added that. Thank you again, Fun Pimps. It is a little weird that you no longer hit the money bag icon to organize your inventory. You actually have to remember to go over here now, but it's a minor inconvenience, really. Okay, I think I'm selling all the... Nope, not selling that or that or that. That or that or that. Or that. I think everything else is vendor fodder. Oh, no, there's some oil. Okay. Oh, no. And the battery, because you can use that to make vehicles. Okay. So, yeah, I definitely want to try and reduce the amount of stuff I have to move. I mean, I'm looking at probably 5 or 6 trips as it is right now. And I'm only going to add to that because I want to acquire enough building materials to make the move after I've built. Now, what I'll probably end up doing, because I've done this before as well. Oh my goodness, I'm out of storage again. Ugh. what I'll probably end up doing is I'll I'll accumulate some stuff, some building materials, and then I'll go out and I'll lay out the foundation for my base. Pardon my whistle tooth there. I'll lay out the foundation for my base. And while I'm doing that, like on that trip, what I'll do is I will bring stuff that I'm not necessarily going to need right away, but um, stuff that I don't want to get rid of, right? So eventually, I'll end up, by the time I'm actually ready to make the move from here to the permanent base, I should have at least half the stuff there that I would have to move. Half would be a good number. Full auto. Why do we like full auto? Because it goes on the tactical assault rifle for Blood Moon Knight. Oh, and I can still put another mod on there. What should I put? Can you put that on there? I don't know if it's a machine gun. Let's see. Yeah, you can. Cool. So you could put the drum magazine or the extended mag on there. Nice. $45 rounds of ammo. I'll take it. All right. I don't actually need this gun for until Blood Moon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all my. Oh, there's my silencer. I'm going to grab all my ammunition, and I'm going to put the surplus ammo into the Blood Moon storage. I don't have a 44 yet, but I'm going to move that ammo as well. Going to take those because I am doing some mining tonight. I am sorry. It has to be done. Oh, I do have a 44. I could technically use that 44 ammo on the Blood Moon. Forgot I had that. I don't have anything I want to put a burst mod on. Truth be told, I'm not even sure I want to use the burst mod, burst trigger mod, but I'm keeping it just in case. Those are a Blood Moon item. Okay. Oh, there's some shotgun shells. I don't have as much ammunition as I thought I did. That's a potentially unnerving truth. Yeah, see, I got stuff just scattered everywhere. Oh, there's some. That's what I was looking for, was something to drink. Okay, let's go and put all this. I don't need the bar. Don't need the empty jars either. Don't. Oh wait, no, I am keeping those for a purpose. Make workbenches. Oh, and I spotted some more 44 ammo. Okay, let's look through our boxes again. Yeah, see, I gotta get organized. Damn it. Urgh. Eat you. Oh, hey, cool. What do I want to do? Oh, I wanted to get my living off the land up. Oh, crap. What do I have to do? Fortitude level 5. Or bump my intellect by 1, which will allow me to... Nope, that won't work. Oh, but it will if I have the nerdy glasses. There we go. Right. So now my intellect should be 8. Yes. So my next level, I can take the advanced engineering or inventor, and then I'll be able to make a nail gun. So I can stop looking for it. And of course, as soon as I do that, what's going to happen, everybody? What's going to happen? Yeah, you know it. The vendor is going to have a nail gun as a quest reward or as an item for sale. Or I'll just find one in a loot box somewhere. Because that is how this game rolls. Okay, so you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. All of this junk. I only need one box of shotgun shells. There we go. Good. We're good. Oh, no, wait. Oh, what? Oh, man, I already had a tactical assault rifle? Crap. Oh, well. Now I got two, apparently. One of them has the full auto. That one didn't have the full auto trigger mod, which, kind of makes me question why didn't I do that? Because I didn't know. I didn't know I had one of those machine guns already. Excuse me. Okay, so now we have the silenced 9mm. I like having the silenced 9mm in place of the crossbow, so I can actually get rid of my crossbow now. And it is time to mine for stone. After I check on my oh no, I don't have any stone to put into the forge anyhow, so sorry. Sorry. Here we go. Stone mining time. Here we go. If you'd like to go and get yourself some dinner or, walk the dog, whatever, I'll be doing this for a little while. I'm only going to take one rock buster candy at a time because I don't want to do this for any longer than necessary to acquire a decent amount of stone. It's kind of frustrating. I know, having to watch this. Again, typically this is when I'm playing music, when I'm playing single player. Before I started streaming, it's really hard for me, um, especially being new to streaming. I'm not sure what I should talk about. The fact that I don't have a viewing audience. Um, the Christina and Richard must have left because I wasn't talking back to them, and they felt like they were being ignored, I guess, or something. But um, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I just got to do a quick bio. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. A little bit of stone mining here. Not a lot, but enough to make sure that I get this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just mine until the vendor opens so I can go and turn in my quest. But I might have to come back and mine some more after that. We'll have to see. We got ourselves a couple of zombies interested, it sounds like. Hey guys, you want to come down and check out the operation? I'm right down here. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? He thinks we have a wandering horde. There we go. So, as you may have seen there or noticed, yes, it is a valid tactic. You can actually hide in a hole for a blood moon, but I will warn you, the zombies aren't very good at digging, but they will eventually start to be able to dig down to you. And once they've started digging down to you, it does not take them long to break terrain blocks and get to you. So you can dig down. Like I did do one playthrough just as an experiment. I wanted to see how it would work. Did it for science, where I just dug almost down to bedrock. I was about 15 or 20 blocks like off of bedrock, and I put a ladder in there so that I could get back out again, and I started my stone mine like I had started over by the base there. You remember on day one or day two or whatever it was. I started that stone mine and I just started digging out. I spent my nights digging, and on the blood moon, I just let them come to me in the tunnel. And what I learned from that experience was that zombies are terrible at ladders. Okay, they're really bad at it, and they can't attack downward. Um, I know that when the zombies were up at the hole there, when I was standing there with my shotgun, they were on their knees and they were pounding on the ground. Yes, they can attack the ground that way. But when they're standing on a ladder on your head, they can't attack down. Not even the dogs. So the problem and the reason that it to me is not a good long-term blood moon solution is number one, you've got 20 or 30 or however many zombies you have spawning at a time on a blood moon. I have 32. So they're all trying to get into the square that you're occupying, right? So they're all trying to get down that shaft all at once. And they can't all fit, obviously, because they do clip into each other. So what they'll do is they'll have the zombies will just pile up on each other coming down the ladder, and then they'll start beating on the ground around the hole. And once they start beating on the ground around the hole, they'll start beating the ground and the walls of that tunnel, that shaft that you've dug down, until they can, until all of them can basically be breaking blocks to come and attack you. And they will eventually bore down in a much larger hole than you can probably handle and get to you. So it's not a good long-term strategy. But if you're stuck for a day seven, you know, blood moon, you get caught out or you get caught off guard or you just weren't prepared for the blood moon or whatever, for whatever reason, if you don't have a blood moon base and you're not good at or comfortable with POIs, you can just dig a hole straight down, Make sure you have enough lumber or wood frame blocks to nerd pole your way back out after the blood moon, or to build a ladder to get out or whatever. But yeah, you can dig straight down, and you will survive as long as you've got ammunition. Oh, and here's the other thing: if you're standing on the ladder when the zombies come down, they will push you down the ladder. They try to shove you down the ladder to the bottom, and then they can either they will come off the ladder and they'll be in the space next to the ladder so they can attack you then, or they'll knock you into that space off the ladder and they'll attack you from the ladder space. So you have to be careful about that and just make sure you have enough ammunition. And of course, another downside to it is that you can look at straight up and shoot the zombies right in the taint, but when you kill a zombie, their bodies will catch bullets until the bodies despawn. And you can, shoot the bodies out of the way to despawn them faster, but then you're burning ammunition on a dead zombie. So, a lot of drawbacks to burrowing down, but again, as I said, I won't say that it's a bad strategy, or you can't do it. You can. I don't recommend it beyond an emergency situation. I didn't try, like a ladder or a shaft hole type fight with a knife. I don't know how that would work, or a melee weapon. I just did it with guns. And like I said, it does work. It's just not something I would recommend doing. I got a little bit of stone. God, I need so much more stone. But I did say I wasn't going to mine all day, so I won't. Ouch. There we go. Okay, did I bring my bike? Yeah, I did. Well, we'll go back to the vendor. Be nice if he had an auger right about now as a quest reward, since I know he won't have one until day 22 on restock. Because then I could go back to mining my stone and actually get some mining done. Actually, if I get an auger as a quest reward now, I have to go to the desert and get some oil shale. But no, why should I expect there to be a? Why am I looking? Doesn't he's not going to have any? What are you doing? Hive. Ugh. I don't know. It's so tough to decide what to do here. Between quest rewards and loot, that is my best chance of getting. It's my only chance now of getting the tools that I need. So, despite the fact that it means I'm acquiring stuff, I do still have to do quests. Oh, right. I got to go and sell a bunch of stuff. So I have to go and empty this junk out. Really? Oh, it takes 17 stone to. Oh, how much does it take to make one? It takes 11 stone to make one cement. Wow, that's quite a bit. What am I doing? I don't need the crossbow anymore. Might have the best deals in Navezgane, sir, but you have a really crappy selection. I'm just saying. Boom. Nail gun available. Maybe what I should do is spend my next, let's see. That requires 7. So I should spend my next 2 levels increasing my better barter. Maybe I'm not accessing high enough secret stash to get the auger. Maybe. It would really tick me off if that's all it was. All this time I'm getting frustrated because I can't get an auger. It would really tick me off to find out that that's all I needed to do was invest those points in my intellect and barter as opposed to where I've been putting them. But I can make a nail gun now. I shall do so, probably upon return. I say probably because I never remember to do this stuff. Something I noticed that Grand Spartan and I have in common. We start out with the best of intentions and the things that we're going to do and all the activities. We plan out what we're going to do, and then that plan just gets flushed right down the toilet as soon as we see something sparkly. I've done that so many times. I've stopped even chastising myself for it. Really, it's as inevitable as game crashes on World of Warcraft, I guess. One thing that I think, on that note, on game crashes and game stability, that I would like to point out is this game. It's still in the experimental phase of Alpha 19. It's Alpha 19 experimental, build number 180, and this alpha, this build, this game has been the most stable version of 7 Days to Die, and one of the most stable video games I've ever played. Hardly ever crashes. Like, actually, I haven't had a single actual game crash of 7 Days to Die. I've had a few glitches and a few bugs that I've had to restart the game, but no actual game crashes. And that's actually quite unprecedented. Now, here's something funny worth noting. Um, I've done this location before, and I used that nerd pole to get back up to where I had left off when my bags were full. If I hit that rally point, that nerd pole might stay. It does happen. See if it does. And I don't think I need those. I might need those at the end. I'm trying to remember the loot room. Either way, I'm gonna have to nerd pole down. Or I'm gonna have to come down here, empty my bags, and nerd pole back up to do the loot and the last room. So I just gotta remember to eat the loot candy and put the lucky goggles on. Nope, nerd pole's gone. I just have to remember to eat the candy and put the loot goggles on before I actually start looting big the big chest. Actually, you know what? I'll try this a different way. I'm gonna kill all the zombies in this location. Then I'll eat the loot candy and come through here and loot all the stuff. Let's try that. Whoa! Almost fell. Oh, it's not a soldier this time. Oh, here I was thinking it was almost nighttime. I had to hurry so that I didn't have to deal with the 2200 zombies, but nope. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Thought I saw a zombie out of the corner of my eye there. See, now if I were you, I'd feel really stupid right now because that was really dumb. Interesting. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I forgot I wasn't talking. My bad. Excuse me. Jeez. Sorry about that. It's like I said, I'm still new to the streaming, and it's really hard to talk about stuff when you don't really know what to talk about. Uh, I know that with the other streamers that I've seen, what is that buff? What is that? Oh, I still have my sugar butts. So as I was saying, I mean, the other streamers I've watched, they have an established audience, so they have somebody to talk to, or talk with, or converse with, and interact with. I don't actually have anybody to interact with, so I'm trying to keep a running commentary of what I'm doing in the gameplay, but I forget sometimes that I'm actually supposed to say stuff, and I don't want people to get bored and not watch, but at the same time, I don't want to just talk about crap that doesn't mean anything, right? I got really tunnel visioned on clearing all the zombies without picking up any loot. And by the way, that's really hard for me. I'm sure it's hard for other players, every player really, um, to just clear the zombies and not pick up any loot because it's so ingrained in us. It's like it's in our DNA. Loot, get the loot, get the loot, get the loot. But if you clear the place out first, then you can eat a loot candy and only have to eat the one loot candy. And then you could run through the whole POI, looting all the good stuff and getting better loot. It's hard. It is. And if you don't believe me, try it. It's funny you load you the load animation for the pump shotgun is two regardless of how many shells you actually fire. Okay, he's definitely down. Oh, didn't blow his head off. There we go. Return to trader. Okay, so now I'm done the killing. go hop back down here and we'll get the loot candy and come back through and loot stuff. And actually, what I can do now that I know the zombies are all dead, I can leave most of my ammo behind. I'm never going to be silly enough to leave all of my ammo behind. I'm going to take my dukes because I have that perk book that allows me to um, uh, fall farther without taking damage if I have 5,000 dukes or more in my inventory. So if I have to have any, I may as well have them all. So put that away, that away. I might need that, I might need that. I won't need that, I won't need that, and I won't need that. This is like the bare bones minimum of what you need to get through a loot run. Okay. So first of all, make me another 20 wooden blocks. Then I'm going to get the damn loot candy out. I'll take that. I'll bring another one just in case I run out. And I don't know if the loot box up top is locked, but we'll hope it's not. Okay, so we're going to run back through again. I shouldn't run into any zombies, so I'm just going to... I don't know whether or not your loot candy will affect what you find in cupboards and stuff, but I'm not going to take the chance that, you know, I could have found some good food items. It does seem as though I'm finding more food with the loot candy on than not. And that's good. Check the garbages, because duct tape is a thing. I'm not going to bother with the toilets and the bathrooms. Ammo pile. Nice. I think the loot candy does affect all loots that you pick up, including like this stuff. So we'll try this and see how this method works. This may become my new way of doing missions. Yes, it does mean you have to run the mission POI twice, but who cares? We'll check the desks. There's not... Ooh, level 5 helmet might sell for a decent amount. Got some mushroom spores. Those are good. Feathers, garbage. Get through that from the other side. Trash pile. No, that's solid this time. Sometimes that's a hollow space with a room in there, and there's sometimes a cooler in there that you can get. I'm just doing fast loot, just grabbing everything, and once my inventory is full, I'll start throwing crap away that I pardon, I almost swore there. I'll start throwing away crap that I'm not going to keep. Actually, I'll go ahead and throw away some crap now. Keep that. Eat that. Drop that. Scrap that. Scrap that. What are you worth? You're not worth enough to keep, but you are. Oh, I don't have the repair kits. Lead. If I remember right, last time I came through this building, all these cardboard boxes were empty. I've got a lockpick. Sewing kit, hooray. Yeah, it's a good thing I brought that other loot candy because I'm definitely going to need it. Might even have needed to bring all three, but Now there's another curiosity: is does the loot candy improve your chances of finding a book in the on those library or those bookshelves, the book piles? Let's see. Doesn't really appear to. Not from the book piles anyway. Let's see about the bookshelves. Not so far. That loot candy is almost done, and I'm gonna save the other one for the end loot, the loot room, the big loot stash, because I don't want to have to. Well, nah, I'm probably gonna end up having to go down. It's downstairs anyway. I don't know. Let's see. I can get rid of that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that and those. That's worth some coin. Drop that garbage. Drink that. Of course, because I have goldenrod tea. I'm not gonna get. I didn't get food poisoning or dysentery. Sorry, they don't have food poisoning anymore. Got another couple of sandwiches and a potato. Oh, this is gonna hurt if I don't. Yeah. If I had eaten the loot candy, it wouldn't have had the auger, and then I would have been annoyed because I'd had to go back down and get another one. Yeah. I think probably the smartest thing I could do is just stop wanting the auger and hoping for the auger and just wait. It'll show up eventually. That'll probably be the least stressful way to get through this no auger thing. Is just stop wanting it. Oh, there's some food. Or, beer. I love how the fun pimps consider beer food. Bicycle handlebars schematic. Oh, some repair kits. Those will come in handy. I can repair 2 items that I find to get them out of my inventory so I can carry more. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, I gotta scrap some stuff. Drink some stuff. Drink some more stuff. Eat a sandwich. So here's a question. If I ate all these sham sandwiches and I got dysentery, let's say off the first one, would I increase the duration if I went to eat another, if I kept eating them? You know what I mean? Like, okay, is that making any sense? I didn't bring my ratchet. cat food. Junk. Not even going to bother taking it. I don't need paper. I know what I was trying to ask. I can't articulate the words. I'm probably getting hangry, and I'm going to need to. I'm going to have to stop the broadcast for a little while to make and eat my dinner before Purple Flower and I jump onto our multiplayer game. I am going to be streaming that game because, like I said earlier, she is a blast. She's so much fun to game with that I want to share that with anybody that is watching this video or this series, watching my broadcasts. If you're monitoring my channel and you're enjoying yourself, you're going to love gaming with Purple Flower. She is hilarious. She's a lot of fun to game with, and I'm looking forward to streaming that for you all. But yeah, I'm going to have to get offline for a little while and cook and eat my dinner before that. So we're not going to make it to day 21 Blood Moon tonight, but I am going to be back again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., I promise. And at that time, we will make it to Blood Moon 21 and beyond. I don't like the baseball cap anyway. I can't scrap it. Ooh, boy. You can pick up the steel tool parts, but what about the anvil? Another anvil. Are you kidding me? I'm going to regret that when I get back to the house and I want to go ahead and cook up my grandpa's learning elixirs. You watch. All right. What can I skid? I don't really need the scrap polymers. I don't need to eat or drink anything. That's worth 192. That's worth 72, so I can get rid of that. That's worth a whole 16 bucks. What's this worth? It's only worth 45. But that actually is a mod that I would put in my later stage armor. So I'm gonna swap that out with that. This is only worth 19 bucks, but it is good salvage. And I can't bring myself to get rid of anything else. I could take those polymers. Polymers are the only thing I really want to take with me. I mean, I could eat the potato, but I'm not hungry. Nope, we're done. We're out of here. And return to trader. Excuse me. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to get myself back to the trader, turn in this quest, and um, clean up my inventory, get ready for the next game session um, tomorrow morning for the next broadcast of this game, and then I'm going to call that a night on this session. Get myself some dinner and get myself ready for Purple Flower. It is, well, we're only about 2 hours and 45 minutes away from that games or that broadcast starting. I really do hope that you come back and watch that with me and enjoy that series or that session. As I say, they're going to be mostly. I've spoken with Purple Flower about this. She doesn't mind if I broadcast our games, but she can't commit to any kind of a gaming schedule. She's got a family, she's got a life, and so when that when she has time, we game, and now that I've got her permission, I will stream our games, all of our games together. So you're actually going to have a choice of two concurrent games to watch me playing out. One by myself and one with Purple Flower, because, like I said, her schedule is going to be inconsistent. She's not able to commit to a steady gaming time, and that's totally okay. I don't want to make it sound like I'm bitching about the fact that she can't commit to a particular schedule, because that's not it at all. I want to make sure that's clear. Um, but when she is available, I will stream with her because she's, like I said, she's so much fun to game with. I'm not going to sell any of that. Oh, I can sell that. Not selling anvils. No way. So we're keeping that, that. All that stuff is staying in the bike. Keeping that, that, those. Those are all staying in the bike. Okay. Oh, is there anything in here? Nope. I probably don't even have room for all this crap. Oh, okay. I had room for a lot of it. Oh, I'm going to put that in the Blood Moon Tower. I'll put that in the Blood Moon Tower. Oh, and that's going to go for sale. All right, that's all for sale. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I guess I better keep one stack of ammo for the assault rifle, or for the sniper rifle, rather. And I don't want to run out of 9 mils halfway through a POI or shotgun shells. There we go. Oh, what do we got here? We're going to put... Oh, you know what? Fine. We'll ride over. Boy, that was a long distance. I sure am glad I have the motorcycle. I'm going to put those in the bike, because without the bike, I'm not getting loot. Do-do-do-do. I ate a sugar butts, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Ooh. That is a serious upgrade to my skinning and meleeing is stuff. Back up over 20 grand. Cool. I don't remember what I was at before. Hey, look, motorcycle for 14,000. Nice. That sure beats the 20 grand I would have paid if he'd have been offering it from day one. And you know what? I am going to buy this schematic. I don't want to take the chance that if I spec into the pistols, the gunslinger at all, if I do go into that, then that SMG is a super, if nothing else, if I don't have the Desert Vulture by then, Then the SMG put the semi-automatic or even the the semi-automatic trigger on it, and it's just a pistol with a really big magazine, which is nice. Hey, you want to buy a used knife? Cool. Thanks, bud. And I don't remember if I already cleaned that out. All right. So bag dump is done. I'm going to pick up everything out of the bike so that I can pick up the bike because I forgot to do that last time. And let's go up here and see what our... Oh, is there anything left in here? No. I'm going to just go up here real quick and see how the cement mixers are doing. Ah, finally done. Okay, good. Alrighty. I wonder if I have enough... Excuse me. I wonder if I have enough stone cement powder to make it worth... Ah, here's where I'm putting my concrete. Okay. And that's a lot of brass. All right, look at that. I got 2.5 stacks of first aid bandages. Pretty awesome. Okay, so, oh, move that over to the cement chest so I know how much I've got of all of my cement materials. So yeah, there's more mining in our very near future, my friends. And again, I will apologize profusely for that. Just gonna put up another mushroom crop or another set of mushrooms because why not? More mushrooms I have when I'm ready to actually start cooking foods, the more mushrooms I'll have. I don't know where I was going with that. I really don't. But that's where we're at. Everybody is I'm food stupid. I need to get something in me. I gotta eat. So I do appreciate y'all sticking around and watching this episode of the impromptu second part to today's episode. And if you did enjoy what I've done today, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Again, I'm not trying to make money making these videos and doing this streaming. I'm just doing it to have fun, share my experience. But I would like my channel to grow. So your patronage or your viewing subscription is most appreciated. Have a good night, and we'll see you back for the live broadcast of the multiplayer game with me and Purple Flower. I'll see you all then.